I swear on my own life, I wish I had never set eyes on that fisherman. If I had known what I know now, I would have turned my back and never looked his way. But I did look, and now I can't close my eyes without seeing his twisted back, his hollow eyes, and the thing that came for us that night. It started with the princess. She was the only daughter of King Obodil, the ruler of our village. Beautiful beyond words, with skin dark and rich like the earth after the rain, and hair so thick it swallowed the sunlight. She had suitors from every kingdom, yet she wanted none of them. Instead, she wanted the fisherman, the one with the hunchback. His name was Adisa. He was not a man of wealth, nor of strength, nor even of charm. He was small, hunched, and quiet. He had lived on the river's edge since the day he was born, fishing alone in the misty waters. People whispered about him. They said he spoke to things in the river, that he knew the way of the dead, that his mother had died the day he was born because she had seen what he really was. We all thought it was just talk. Every village has its stories, after all. But when the princess declared that she would marry him, that was when things started to go wrong. The king was furious, forbade it. He said she would bring disgrace upon the royal bloodline. He locked her in her chamber, refused her food, and promised her to a prince from the east. But the princess was not one to be caged. She escaped under the cover of darkness and went straight to Adisa's hut by the river. I know this because I saw her. I was one of the guards who found her missing that night. I was the one sent to search for her. And when I saw her standing there, whispering to Adisa under the moonlight, I felt something move in the shadows behind them. It was not the wind. It was not an animal. It was something else. Something old. Something hungry. The moment the princess touched Adisa's hand, the air changed. The river stopped moving. The crickets stopped chirping. The world itself seemed to hold its breath. And then came the screams. Not hers. Not his. But something else entirely. That was the night the screams began. And they have not stopped since. The screams didn't stop. They grew louder, more unbearable, like 1,000 voices crying out from the depth of something unseen. The air grew thick, pressing against my chest, making it hard to breathe. Then, the shadow moved. Not like a man, not like any living thing, it twisted and stretched, its shape shifting unnaturally. And in that moment, as Adisa turned to face me, his hollow eyes wide with something between terror and knowing. I saw it. I saw what should not exist. And then, the light from the moon vanished. What did the princess awaken? What is hiding in the shadows by the river? If you think this is terrifying, just wait, because it only gets worse. Subscribe now and turn on notifications so you don't miss what happens next. Trust me, you won't want to watch this alone.